Hey, welcome back to another Out of Spec Scoots unboxing video. I have with me the KBO Breeze Step-Thru. This is a commuter, a relatively middle to low entry-level commuter bike, and we're gonna do the unboxing. Now, KBO says you can unbox this in 20 minutes, and we're gonna put that to the test. Granted, that is if you watch their unboxing video. I'm gonna see how I can do it without that, and we'll see what happens. But starting by cutting all this, to note, this box showed up weighing 81 pounds, which is 19 extra pounds over the weight of the actual bike. So it is a bit hefty, but this will be interesting. So join me on the unboxing and we'll see how this all works. Okay, here we go. Nice thick cardboard and a bunch of parts. They say it comes 90% assembled, which is nice. So it's like, what is actually not assembled is the big question. Okay. It's all zip tied together. I guess that's good for shipping. Just gonna start cutting things and see what happens. There we go. Lots of nice foam, zip ties everywhere. Plastic. Looks good. I'm really excited to actually check out this bike because it seems to be a compelling option for those, especially those who are like entering the e-bike market, just because sometimes they see price tags of $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and they get intimidated. And then you have this, which is $14.99 plus tax. Let's see. Of course, they have that way down there too. Yeah, I think I might cut the box open a bit. Or tear it. Yeah. Need more access. Because literally everything is tied to itself. There we go. Wheel. I believe they are 24.5 inch by 2 and something a little bit. They're wider than the standard commuter wheel, and they say this is for added stability. So of course we'll dive more into that in the actual review itself. But it's kind of fun to do these unboxing videos. I mean, you know, we do a lot of stuff with cars, which don't show up in a box. But this is a interesting way to do it. So. There we go. Maybe I should have started with that. I will say great packaging for a relatively entry-level bike.
You're out of breath.
Yeah, it's that Colorado altitude, man.
There's literally nothing you can do to break that bike the way it was packaged.
That's
gotta be one of the best.
Fantastic. All right, yeah, how is this even... This is great. What's the optimal way to do this? Just more zip ties. Yeah, it's like Christmas. You can take it apart beautifully, except why? You're not going to save this box for someone else. There we go. You have to take the seat out just to pull the handlebars out. Except they're still cabled to the bike, of course. Okay. Yeah, this is rad. All right, so my first impressions on how it's actually packaged, really well. I mean, it looks like a mess right now because I made a mess, but it looks great. It was packaged well. Nothing was really like banging against each other. They were plenty useful with the foam, zip ties, and that's really all you need to package a bike well. Now, there's one more thing in here, which I believe is probably accessories. It's aptly labeled, so I know exactly what I'm getting myself into here. Professionals. Yes, owner's manual at the bottom of the box.
Oh, and tools.
Yep, so we will need these. Oh, that's a nice looking, look at that.
Wrench set.
That is beautiful. Doesn't feel that well made, but it looks good. I guess it's more important to judge the bike than the tools. Yeah, This is great. What is in here? Headlight, very important. Pedals, very important. Unless you actually want to do the all electric all the time. So I guess I can mention that really briefly. This is, electric assist e-bike, although you can do it without any sort of assistance from the pedals. So you can get up to, according to them, 30 miles of range, and we'll actually test that.
It's actually not far off like a full zero motorcycle.
Yeah, that's impressive. And that'll extend to almost double that if you actually pedal and give it some help. So got a nice little unboxing with the unboxing. This should be, I think, how the
Front wheel attached, yep.
This.
Cup holder,
Ooh, yeah.
maybe.
Oh, another box. It's like unboxing of unboxings. Charger? Yes. Lithium-ion battery charger.
Lovely.
Got a whopping 3 amps here. Let's do it. What do you think? Charging curve analysis on an electric bike.
Yep.
So, yeah. How much manual itself? Oh, really nice feeling. I mean, if you had to like judge a bike on how the pages feel, this is thick, like high quality. Yeah, nice. Talks about the display, operation, driving range, troubleshooting, 2-year warranty. So, back on the bike front. Got the nice batteries that are integrated into the frame there. Charging cable socket on this side with a waterproof cover. There you go. Adjust the shocks as well. So in theory, this should be pretty comfortable. I mean, I think it's interesting to think about how it could ride while you're unboxing it and analyzing the actual build quality. Of course, riding will be another story, but in theory, a commuter bike is typically a comfortable way to get around town, not really sport focused. You don't have the really thin, aggressive, sporty tires. You don't have a sporty riding position. It's upright. And it should just be comfortable getting you from point A to point B. Wow, they just went crazy with zip ties. There we go. Nice kickstand there.
That must be the cup holder.
Yeah, cup holder with its own tools attached. Nice. And
Drivetrain's totally installed.
that's great. Nothing to do with the drivetrain, just some minor assembly. Let's see this. Yeah. This is a little more complicated than a scooter.
Then yeah, single scooter, sure. And we should also mention, this is the first e-bike you've set up.
Correct. First ever unboxing of an e-bike.
So this is what a lot of customers would experience.
Yep. Could do some ASMR with the bubble wrap. Keys, okay. So, there you go.
Yeah, so those must have to come off.
Tool time.
Should we take a quick glance at the instructions manual?
Yeah.
Figure out the torque specs?
Product structure assembly instructions, page 6. Again, I have a video on this, but install the handlebars, remove the 4 screws, ensure linear markings on the handlebars are centered, and then you can adjust them to the comfortable position for you. No torque specs. They do specify 30 psi or 2 bar for the wheels, tires. So you can install a fender and headlight. So yeah, handlebars first. 4 screws with the fancy tool they included. Now which one? That's the big first try.
Really?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Real big tool guy right here. That's a lot of screw holding handlebars on. That's good. Yeah, it's actually an interesting tool. It's got even a flathead and Phillips and oh, bottle opener. Yep, there we go.
That'll be nice just to have around.
Yeah. Wonder if every bike will come with this.
No, I set up a scooter the other day that came with no tool. Well, it came with a tool that had no correlation to anything on the scooter.
There you go.
E-bike Jordan setting it up.
Yep. Basically professional.
We'll fast forward this bit.
The tool's like coming apart while I'm trying to use it.
Really?
Maybe I should find a tool to tighten down the actual tool. Wow. If I had a penny for every thread on this screw. This is also the first unboxing in our new office, right?
That's right. It's actually the first video we've shot.
Inaugural. All right. Let's see if you can do it
With 1 screw left.
Yeah. Nope.
Gotta take it all out.
Gotta take it all
Follow
out.
the instructions.
Man.
We tried the cheat code.
Yep. We're bringing to you valuable consumer advice. We can show you every way not to do something. So that when you assemble your own bike, you'll know exactly what to do.
So you gotta line it up with the teeth there.
Yep. Trying to think like what would be the exact right position.
It is really nice how all of this comes pre-assembled though.
Yeah.
All of your supporting hardware, the screens, the cables run.
I would hate to change all that. Start tightening these down. Yeah, this tool is not my favorite. It's just like everything's loose enough to where when you twist it, it just keeps falling out on itself.
Yeah, so maybe having your own tools.
Yeah, it's just generic Allen keys, so.
And how tight are you going?
I'm starting with like just tight enough to where it feels like it won't really spin around freely.
Mm-hmm. And then you'll dial it in.
Yeah, because if you try to dial it in without at least one of them being tight, it's just spinning. But trying to think about it, probably something. See, I might back off just a hair so I can twist it. There we go. That feels right. So now I'm just gonna go tight, but not to where the point where it feels like I'm gonna break it. All right, that's on, looks straight. Of course, this isn't straight yet. So, the next part is to install the front wheel. One more thing to cut.
Pair of scissors not included.
Yeah, that is I guess I assume if you can get into the package, you can do the rest. There we go. So this is the front fender, also not assembled. Gotta muscle it. All right. That's gonna be interesting. That's really on there. So these are the axle guards. Some light leverage without damaging spokes or anything. Okay. Now, another guard. Pull right out. And I should probably put the brake on the right side.
And so now that's got to slide in uber perfectly.
Yep.
Because the brake has to go right in the middle. Perhaps if I balance the back of the bike, would that help?
I think I'm on.
Oh, okay. Nice work.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Everything's spinning.
Front brake works?
Yeah.
Hey, nice. Single person setup so far.
Yeah.
That was probably the hardest bit.
Yeah. So I'm also going to tighten these so they stop spinning.
What is this?
So the handlebar is spinning separate from the wheel.
Front wheel, yeah.
And that's right here. Of course, it's a different size. That'd be too easy. And this part's the one where you really want to get it straight. Have you ever driven a car where the steering wheel's not tracking straight?
Yes.
This is effectively aligning your bike. Much easier wheel alignment than a car.
Interesting it doesn't come that way.
Yeah, that is interesting. I don't know why it wouldn't. Because it comes without the handlebars on, so it's not like it was twisted out of the way. Okay, that looks straight.
And just to show our audience one more time what exactly you're adjusting here.
Yep, there's two screws and they actually go opposites in direction. So you just tighten it, one on each side, and that now prevents the handlebar from spinning separate from the wheel.
Wow.
So, that works.
And that looks like a fully functional bike, but we can't forget to mount the front wheel.
Yeah, the wheels need to be mounted. All right, so quick update. We're nearing the end of assembly, and yeah, so this commuter bike specifically is the Breeze Step-Thru. There's also a non-step-through version, but that effectively means you can easily step through here. You got your rack right here. It came with a tail light pre-installed. We will be getting to the headlight shortly, and yeah, put it on the front wheel. About to thread this thing, whatever it's called, it's probably a technical term, but it threads through the wheel, and we'll start from the brake side and go through. You got your control panel here to set how much it's going to assist you, and monitor battery charge and all that. And
I'm curious what it's shipped with. We'll check it once we're done with the install.
Yep. And then, yeah, the 7-speed transmission. So, it's coming together. These handlebars are interesting. Now look at this like stitching pattern. I have not seen that very often.
Wow.
Just different. It's a cool bike though, very Stormtrooper-esque, black and white. And I'm a fan so far. We'll put on the front fender as well and get everything on, and then we'll take it on some Now Your Little Cruise. But yeah, let's start with attaching the front wheel before I forget. So you want to unscrew this part off the end, and there's two kind of cone springs that will face toward each other, and those face into the wheel. So now this is free, and you start from the brake side and go all the way through. There we go. You'll start with this valve over here, because that's what you use to tighten it at the end. Thread that on. And you get it hand tight, and then this is what finishes tightening it. There you go. Now, that's on. So next up Let's look at this fender and headlight assembly.
We could probably set it on the kickstand now.
Oh yeah, we got this nice kickstand that's on the back. Effective. I wanted to take a quick moment to pause and reconsider some of the work I've done here. So off camera, I actually moved the cables in front of this because they're apparently supposed to be in front of the handlebars. And then after I did that, realized the entire wheel is effectively 180 degrees reversed, which was confusing because I started trying to figure out how the fender goes on, and then it's all backwards. So I'm just going to undo these two convenient little screws I showed you earlier. And yeah, you know, learning curve for everything. And the way I figured that out was the really nifty video that they provided for assembly.
So don't watch this for your instructions.
Yeah, watch this for, you know,
Entertainment value.
entertainment, insight.
And first ride.
Yeah, exactly. But this is kind of fun to learn how to set up a bicycle. It's not even e-bike specific, the issues I'm having.
Do you want me to balance the bike here?
Let's see. This is terrible. I'm gonna have to take the handlebars off again too, because
I think you gotta just take the wheel assembly off.
the cables are what are, yeah, in the way now.
So we're gonna patch this up the correct way, and with the power of YouTube magic.
So, in case this happens to you, basically what happened was the entire fork assembly, including the brake wheel, everything was flipped 180. But the handlebars were straight, so that's why I was confused. Because this has to be mounted in such a way, right here, and that mounts up to the screw here, along with the headlamp. So that kind of goes like that. Oop. So
Just like that.
exactly. And both of those go onto this screw here, which...
So how are you feeling about their 20-minute setup timing guidance?
Yeah, I would allow a bit extra time, even watching the instructions. I mean, obviously I could do this faster again, but yeah, give yourself ample time. Maybe have a drink, I don't know. Enjoy it, throw on some music. But
one with the bike.
yeah, you'll really learn the bike with this. So this is kind of a, let's see, this will go between the fender and this mounting point. So yeah, I discovered all this was wrong when I tried to do this. And it was basically backwards. Like you could still put the fender on, then it would just be not really helping you. Yeah, protecting you from splashes or anything like that. So, and with this, oh, this is, oh, here we go. I was screwing it into nothing. Yeah, the fender, there's some play in the mounting point, so you can actually, you know, you might want to get this not very tight, just kind of finger loose, because there's two other points down here that mount to these, which just gets really complicated. Yeah.
That didn't fall in the bed.
Yep. Indubitably. So that can go in there. Although, let's see. I want to make sure. Hard to tell from the photo, but I think this actually goes on the outside of this clip here.
Really?
Yeah, because this doesn't actually close all the way in, so then it'd be kind of loose. This is all very interesting.
So what's the point of having that clip situation there?
Yeah, no, actually the hole means it has to go in. So yeah, we're just gonna do it that way. The holes only line up this way. So get that all the way in. Tiny little pieces here.
And you'll essentially repeat the same thing on that side.
Yeah. Okay, so now I got those fed in, I can tighten them. Although, yeah, I guess you have to, they didn't include another tool to hold the actual wrench part. So that's interesting. That's the issue with this all-in-one tool, is it's, yep. This tool is just like so bulky, and the fact that it's all-in-one, oh, I can, let's see, pull this, one of these off. Is this the right size? Yes, it is.
So you were just complaining about it?
Well, there's still nothing to, like, this is what I need, but I also need this. I need them on opposite sides of the, the bike. But maybe I can hold this with my hand. I'm determined to figure out how to do it with the tools I have been given. Yeah, this is bigger where I can grab it with my fingers and try to tighten it this way. I'm still not gonna be able to get it fully tight. Ooh, real pro status here.
Good looking bike there.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
That didn't seem good. Basically, tighten those things.
Yeah,
They can't hear me, so you gotta repeat it.
tighten everything. Something super cool is the headlight is hardwired to the battery, so no light batteries, like little tiny batteries. Let's you don't have to recharge or anything. But let's see, which one is positive, which one's negative? Red and black.
Red is positive.
Now, which side is positive? Which side?
Well, it's an LED. It may not actually matter.
That's true. Maybe that's why they didn't tell you.
I'm just getting a close-up of your head.
There we go. So they had these little rubber grommet things that blocked. Oh, where is it?
Well, move your head.
Where?
You can't see to install it. Wow. That's supposed to just slide in?
The other one did.
You may have gotten lucky.
Oh, I see it in there. This is a poor connector type, and yeah, basically, so the bike being entry and middle market, some of the quality of the components and construction may not be amazing, and this is probably one of those examples where technically everything's there, it's just not super straight. I ran into that with a fender too. It's not perfectly straight, and I made sure none of the metal was bent. It's just, it shouldn't rub on the tire, but it might.
You can always bend it.
Yeah, we can always bend it, and there's this connector thing that is, I need like something super tiny, which of course they did not provide. But it's just, yeah, really not the best. Let's try this way. Yeah, this is terrible. These are the things the official unboxing video won't show you. But yeah, basically the connector was in there. It was just bent upwards a little bit upon arrival. And so I just had to like bend it down with one of the connectors. Now I gotta find the other one. I just had it. Yeah, they could have done such a better job with how to connect the electronics for the headlight. But there they are, both connected. I guess that's water resistant. I don't know. They didn't really say. And now I have to retighten the headlight swivel. There's a lot of little nuts and bolts on this bike, which it's good that you can adjust all these things. But yeah, there we go. So that's good. The light should work.
Let's check it out. So hold M down.
The brake light works.
Yeah, let's show that. Brake light.
The brake light's, the light's not on now though, is it? So there's got to be a light button somewhere. I guess the lights could be light sensitive, but that seems a bit too fancy. Okay, after checking the instructions, you have to hold the up button for 2 seconds. That'll turn on the headlight and the backlight on your display.
That looks really bright.
And the brake lights. Yeah, very bright. That's definitely too tall. There we go. Looks good, maybe. We'll see how it does out on the actual road. Part of our testing procedures should most definitely be night riding, visibility, how comfortable do you feel in the night. But next on our actual assembly list is the pedals, which I think are marked, hopefully.
By the way, the bike, explain the power level it came shipped with.
Oh, yeah. So it came shipped with just one under full power on the battery. And then the assist, was that 1 or 0 when we opened it? I think 0. But there's, let's see, 5, I think. 5 levels of assist. So that's pretty cool. And then, yeah, the pedals are, let's see. Yeah, this should be, yep. So one pedal is done clockwise. The right pedal is done clockwise, and the left pedal is counterclockwise. These are not tight yet. I literally just said that, didn't I? Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey does not apply on the left pedal. And tool-wise, let's see if they included, I think this is the right thing for adjusting pedal tightness. Let's find out here. Yep. So this nifty little thing holds, I guess it's 13 mil, 15. It's, yeah, it's, you can't even tell what it says. But that is the one for the pedal to make sure it's tightened.
That's going nowhere.
That looks great. What is this? Oh, this might be the drink holder. Very important.
It just shut off.
What did?
The bike.
Oh, wow, there must be a timer when you're not moving. Let's see. So what's interesting is the rear rack, according to the instructions, needs to be installed. It's already on there. So that's funny. And it also says to install the taillight. So I guess this is like really bare bones, but this is how it arrived to us. And then the seat position can be adjusted. Both forwards and backwards, and also up and down, which is super cool.
So how do you do forwards and backwards?
There's a Allen wrench thing right there, and there's a little bit of travel forwards and backwards, like minuscule. I'm not even sure why. But that's, no, that needs to be tightened. So what's great about the seat is you can loosen it and tighten it on the fly without any tools, which is important, especially if you're switching out riders. That's about straight. All right, pulling out the tool I hate again. Found where the drink holder mounts on the underside of the step-through frame. Let's see if that's the right, yeah. I'm getting good at my Allen key sizing. And it's funny because this has the holes that you can just like, there we go. And you can just slide it down into place.
Back one's not in yet.
And to loosen it just a bit more. That's so weird, you don't have to take these all the way out, theoretically. So the washer for the lower screw to mount the drink holder is actually too small to move past the threads, which it's supposed to do in order to slide the drink holder onto it. which is really frustrating. So we might just skip out on the drink holder. I don't know if we exactly need it for the review, but that's good to know. Your results may vary. So I'm going to tighten these back up.
Perhaps KBO could send us a new one.
Yeah, KBO, if you're watching, we would love to use this drink holder. Got the bottle holder on. Basically just took the washers out entirely and just put it right up against the paint, which will scratch the paint a little bit, but hey, it's doable. It just wasn't how it was especially designed. But yeah, we are...
Peel off the screen.
Oh,
Let's
yeah.
get a close-up of that.
This is the magical moment. I have friends that leave these on their cars for years.
Really?
Oh, there's one on the headlight too.
Hold on.
There we go. That's got to be some extra lumens right there. Oh, there's one here. Wow. Now it's looking really good. None on the brake light, so that's a, yeah, bummer. But we're set to go, I think.
Let's bring it out.
Let's bring it out. That step-through is fantastic. So we're gonna power it on here.
Yeah, so explain how you do that.
You just press M to power it on, and I've got assist on 1. Whoo! Okay, got some get up there. This is great.
Headlights on?
And I can, nope, I'm gonna turn that on. There we go, by holding down the up button. So, and I can already tell I will want to adjust the handlebars a little bit. They're kind of like leaning down a bit, but it still works. And, ooh, yep. Oh yeah. Got to fill up the tires up with some air. Pretty squeaky, but this is great. Oh yeah. But that assist, I mean, I'm on 1, and that's already like immediate torque. Ooh yeah. Brakes feel good. That's so fun. This is going to be a good bike to review. Oh yeah. Step through to get off, put the kickstand down, walk away, and then you look back at it appreciating what you have.